Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL Farhaniza binti Amir as a president for today.
My name is FARAH MUNIRAH binti MOHAMAD ARIF as the Vice President.
My name is KHAIRUNNISA binti AZIZ as Senior Auditor.
My name is DAYANA binti AZRAN as a Junior Auditor.
A very good morning to all of you. First of all, thank you for attending our meeting discussion today. So, as an audit team, we need to discuss about a company named Helena Sundian Berhad. Helena Sundian Berhad is a company that produces plastic container units from factory premises. As for now, do all of you want to accept or reject this company?
Yes, I think I want to accept Helena Sendirian Berhad.
I also have different view with you, Ms. SAFIYA.
How about your opinion, Ms. KHAIRUNNISA?
Okay, first of all, we have looked at their background and the nature of the business, which is this company is in manufacturing industry. Before this, I used to work into this industry too. On another side, coincidentally, the business risk that Helena Sundian Berhad faced is similar with the previous company. Other than that, by implementing analytical procedure, they have a little bit problem with the profit of last year and the current year. So I think we need to accept this company as our client.
Okay, settle about accept or reject part. Now we move to next step, which is engagement letter. Farah, can you continue about engagement letter and what the documents that vital for internal control?
Alright, since everyone has the same opinion, so we need to proceed with engagement letter. As you know, engagement letter defines the legal relationship between a professional firm like us and its clients. The reason why we need to have engagement letter, this letter states the terms and conditions of the engagement, principally addressing the scope of the management and terms of compensation for the firm. Here is an example of engagement letter. Next is about the documents that we need for internal control, such as permanent audit files and current audit files. For permanent files, we had looked to their board meeting minutes of Helena's number height, and for current audit files, we also look at their current year's financial statement and other supporting documents.
Thank you, Ms. Farah. Ms. Safia, how about the manufacturing of plastic container units? Can you elaborate more?
Yes, for sure. After made the observation, there are two main types of processes exist. First, one-step injection molding, where the melted polymer is injected into the final shape of the container in a cold mold. It is then released. The second, two-step injection molding. The first step in the injection of melted plastic container in the mold, resulting in the creation of a preform.
Sorry for interrupt, Ms. Safia. I just wonder, how about their questionnaire regarding the components of internal control system?
Okay, overall, we have 5 components of ICS, but there are only 4 components prepared by Helena Sundaram Berhad. So, these are the questionnaires. First is control environment. Control environment, for the first questionnaire, does the management and board of directors follow the code of conduct or ethics policy that has been communicated to all staff, board members, and outsourced service providers? Second, does the board of directors scrutinize the management's plans, performance, and activities? Thirdly, does the management create an organizational culture that stresses integrity and both ethical values and competence? Second, risk assessment. The first one, if the board of directors involved with fraud, is there any action to be taken by the management? Second, does the management identify and analyze risks relating to a several change, such as new suppliers? And the last one, does the management do a physically inspection towards inventory to ensure the adequacy of demand by the buyer? Third, the information and communication. Is there any authorization from management about expenditure budget of Ruby Sundaram Berhad? The second one, does the management know well about the background of their regular suppliers? And the third one, does the management keep the copy of purchase order properly, even it is through a simple email message? And the fourth is control activities. The first questionnaire, does any segregation of duties implemented by the management to verify every action that taken by buyer? Next, is there any adequate documents and records provided by buyer to the management? The last one, does the management do the independent checks on calculation buyer's bonus entitlement?
All right, thank you, Ms. Safia, for your cooperation. Ms. KHAIRUNNISA, how about the flowchart of Helena Sundian Berhad? Is everything okay?
So far so good. Here is a flowchart of Helena Sundian Berhad. As all of you look at this slide, there are several departments involved. For example, sales department, production department, and finance and administration department. Regarding this flowchart, what can I say? Helena Sundian Berhad did a good job in dealing with its single buyer. The copy of list of acquisition was kept by all attenders. The directors meet their single buyer and approve the acquisition by category. Other than that, the important part in this flowchart is when buyer place order by email message. From here, it may ease both of parties because they use the technology system. And the last one is about bonus entitlement for buyer. It is good when they have a segregation duty, such as the copy of bonus entitlement was reviewed by managing directors before forwarding to the account department. That's all from me, Ms. Farhaniza.
Okay, all in all, I satisfied with all of your cooperation today in this meeting session. So we end our meeting now. Thank you for attending our meeting.
Thank you to Ms. Farhaniza and all.
Thank you.